What's up guys, Sniper Bro here, and welcome to a new series on my channel. Welcome to this war of mine, The Little Ones. I have done this game, I think, previously once on my channel. I did one stream on it, but then I deleted it after I was done with it because I was meant to originally turn it into a series, but I was too busy with WWE 2K18 Universe Mode at the time, so I couldn't really follow up with a proper series on it, so I deleted it and thought I'll try again when the time is right, and I think the time is right now, so we're gonna do it. This war of mine, I'm gonna do a proper series on it from start to finish. I'm gonna try and survive the war as best as I can. I've played this game before in the past, like a few years ago, but it has been a while, so I may be a bit rusty here and there. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's do another try. Now, one thing about this game, there are specific characters you can be. As you can see, I survived as Pavle, Bruno, and Marco. I survived 30 days as there, and I've also survived with Katia, Bruno, and Pavle. Yeah, so I think I don't know, which route should we go? I'm actually quite curious. We could either go Katia, Bruno, and Pavle, which Katia is the person who can trade very well, Bruno is the person who is a good cook, and Pavle is a fast runner. Or we could go Pavle, who again is the fast runner, Bruno, good cook, and Marco, who is the good scavenger. I don't know. Or we could go write my own story, which, you know what, I might do, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna write my own story. And we have this list of names we can pick. So, someone I always pick in my stories is Marco. Marco is always my first pick because he's a very good scavenger. You have a lot more backpack spaces with him, so you're able to get more stuff. Who else do I want in? Katya could be good if you want to trade some stuff. Marin is also quite good because we can make stuff with less supplies with him, so he could also be very good. Anton is quite rubbish. Emilia, I can't even remember what she does. Erica can sneak very well, but she doesn't have a lot of inventory space. Pavle is a fast runner, which could be good. If we need to get on a Flash, I think we might go for Katya. Katya's really good. And for a third person, probably Marin. I'm gonna go with 3 people to start off, because 3 is always like the average amount. So we're gonna go with that. Days until ceasefire, let's do 40. Intensity of the conflict, let's do moderate. Winter comes, it's about halfway through. Winter harshness, moderate. Winter length, moderate. City map, I guess we just go random on that. Don't really need to pick. And yeah, let's do it. You must select these 12 oh, I must actually like pick. Is there any way I can like do random ones? Because I would like to do that, because I don't like to pick normally. Okay, so I'm gonna go with like the ones I usually go for. Quiet house, brothel, decrepit squad, garage, city hospital, ruined block of flat, St. Mary's Church, shelled cottage. Abandoned cottage. Let's go abandoned cottage for the first one. Let's go for the warehouse. Sniper Junction is always really good. Supermarket. Shelled Cottage. St. Mary's Church. Garage. City Hospital. What else could we go for? Construction site could be really good as well. How many have we picked? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. We need 3 more. Soldiers or snipers? Let's go with soldiers. Because there are like different situations you could actually do with each one. Small apartment building? Let's do a hotel, ruined villa. And last but not least, let's go with the hotel. Actually, no, we did the hotel already. Shelled School? Yeah, Shelled School, I think, would be pretty good. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that'd be good. Alright. Start my story. You will lose your current progress, are you sure? Yes. Alright, let's go into it. Let's try and survive. Day 1. Yes, we're in the original house. I really do like the original one. So yeah, this is where we are staying. Gonna try and make this our home for the time being until we can survive the war. War has been raging for countless months and the besieged city has been reduced to a sea of ruins by constant shelling. Going outside during daylight is like inviting snipers to target practice. Everything is in short supply and what little aid reaches the city is seized by the most ruthless and best armed. Few residents were lucky enough to flee. The unlucky ones who missed the last refugee convoy are left to fend for themselves. Ordinary people huddling in the ruins, relying only on each other to survive. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to find any supplies we have in our house. Okay, there's herbs, which is okay. Components and wood are essentials. We need them to be able to make most of the stuff we need to survive. So, components and wood are a must. Components, that's always sweet. Sugar is always nice as well. Water, essentials. Okay, that's pretty good so far. We've got to unboard this door so we can actually get in. Katya, you can go upstairs and get rid of this rubble. That will take a while because we don't have a shovel with us. We're lucky it's not cold in here indeed. 20 degrees, that's alright. The door's locked. Okay, we need a lockpick or a crowbar in order to open that door up. Okay. Let's go down here, see what else we can find. More herbs, okay. Parts. Parts is another thing we need all the time. Sugar, that's okay, and electrical parts, that's always nice too. parts, electrical parts, nice. That's not a bad haul, but I'm going to need stuff like food and medicine and bandages. Those are very valuable. And if you can find one in our house by default, that would be great. Yeah, that's always important. Let's head this down. Is there anyone slightly wounded? Yes. Katya is slightly wounded. Right off the bat. That's okay. In my opinion, being wounded is better than being sick. Because slightly sick can easily go to just sick, and then severely sick, and then lethally sick. Marco, where you going? I didn't tell you to go anywhere. Lockpick. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. Right. Katya's almost done with that. Select any specific character. I did. I chose these characters because I find them the best. We've got Katya, which has great bargaining skills, so we can trade for like better stuff. Marin, who's a handyman, so we can make we can make like stuff with less supplies, which is always nice. And a skilled scavenger, who is Marco. He'll have more inventory space, so he will be the one that's going out every night to gather supplies. Oh, more rubble. Dang. Not what I like to see. Anyway, we'll see if we can make some stuff right now, actually. So this is our workshop. This is where we can make stuff. Katya, Marin, and Marco. This is a no for me for the thumbnail. Good man. I appreciate it. So, we can either make a bed, which is always nice, pretty much an essential. We always need someone to sleep at night, so they are not tired in the morning. A radio we don't need right now, but that will be something we need later on. A stove, we need this for food. We'll probably make that tomorrow. We don't need to do it today. Moonshine still, we don't need that yet. Metal workshop, we do need. Rainwater collector, that will be nice too. But first we need to make a bed. That is like an essential. So, make it down here. Always make stuff with Marin, because he can make stuff with less supplies than Katya and Marco. You'll waste less supplies by doing it with Marin. Marco has got rid of that rubble, so let's use the lockpick to get in here and see what's in here. There should be some valuable stuff in here. Bandages, food, yes, vegetables, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, that's some good stuff. Wait. This game is quite loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. So now that we've got the bed, we should probably make the metal workshop next. I didn't mean to stop it from doing that. It's a lot harder to control these guys than the PC version, because you can click your mouse to either of these things to make them go to them, but you actually have to move them with the left stick in the PS4 version, which takes longer, which is it's a bit of a pain, but what you gonna do? Metal workshop is important because that way we can make crowbars and axes and stuff like that, hacksaws. Always important stuff. Now the day continues until about 8 PM. 8 PM I think is when it becomes nighttime. And that's when we'll have to scavenge, which is when the game gets proper interesting. Alright, we're gonna need a crowbar. So let's get to making that. because we're going to places tonight where a crowbar will be required to open up locked stuff. Let's go up here. Let's use the crowbar for this, so we can open up this door. Cut you! Still haven't gone through that rubble? Jesus Christ, you're taking a while. Anything else we can make before the day ends? Nothing really essential that we need yet. Maybe a rainwater collection? A rainwater collector? That's always nice. Yeah, we may as well make that. Just put it right here. But yeah, this game may come off as slow at the beginning, but I can promise you guys, it does get proper interesting. There's no way we'll be able to get rid of that rubble before the day's over. Quick, open this up. You could probably open this up before the day ends. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Open the freaking thing. Okay, good. Alright, bandages, yes. Water, books, nice. Alright, not a bad haul. And that concludes our first day. So now we're in the nighttime. Alright. Okay. Scavenge with Marco. Katya will need to guard, and Marin will sleep. And the reason why we need to guard is because every night there is a risk of people coming to your house at night and taking your stuff. So you need people on guard to help protect your supplies and stuff. But actually, I don't think we need to at the moment. I honestly don't think we need to. It's very, very, and I mean very rare, you get raided on the first night, like at all. So I think we'll be fine. Let's go to the abandoned cottage. That's always the first place to go to, since it has no people in there, no danger whatsoever. Let's take the crowbar and let's go. Let's try and find some supplies. The looters must have been in a hurry. There's still a lot of stuff left. Shell casings, not important at the moment. Components, yes. Wood, yes. Alright, now, another thing I need to teach you guys. After I get all this stuff. You know the red circles that you can see there? That means sound. So that can either mean a person, or in this case, a rat. So, we don't need to worry about that right now, because it's not a person. But at times, that can actually mean a person. Lots of wood, that's nice to see. More components. Electrical parts, don't really need it at the moment. Coffee, not important. Homegrown tobacco, not important. Roll-up cigarettes, not important. Fertilizer, not important. Electrical parts, not really important. Weapon parts, that's okay, but not important at the moment. And more parts, that's always nice. Now, let's unblock this. So that's a bit of a shortcut for next time. You can actually look through this, like a peephole. That could be useful for whenever we need to peek through a door to see if anyone's on the other side before we actually go in. This is a broken toy. We don't need it since we don't have any children in our group, so we're fine on that point. A family photo of parents and two daughters. Good thing the girls don't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. Fridge. Now there should be some food here. Like a lot of food. Yes, 4 food. Okay. We actually don't need this right now, because our people aren't going to get hungry until like a couple days. So we don't need that right now. We can always come back and get it tomorrow night. Water could be important, but not right now. I'm mostly concerned about components and wood. Part up to a full stack, that's always nice. Can't carry any more at the moment. We can get rid of this rubble and use the crowbar to open up that safe there, because there'll be some good stuff in there. Now this will take a bit of a while since we don't have a shovel, but it'll be worth it. Now the night lasts until 4 o'clock, I think so, and we need to be out of here before it hits 4 o'clock and get to the exit, because if you don't make it to the exit by 4 o'clock and it hits daytime and you're still scavenging and stuff, your scavenger won't actually be able to make it back immediately, and there's a chance he won't even come back at all. So there's a chance he'll die, or there's a chance he'll come back very injured. There's a small chance he'll come back completely fine, but there is always risks. So I never like to take the risk of keeping him out here. So I always make it back to the exit before 4, always. Or at least I try to. Sometimes you really can't help it. But we should be fine. We still got a few hours to go, and we're almost through this rubble. There we go. Let's use our crowbar to bang this open. Now that big like white ring that we're making, that means we're making sound. Now if there's anyone near us, they'd be able to hear that, but luckily there's no one here. Cigarette, not really important. Herbal meds, that can be very nice. And moonshine, that's also quite good, because we can use that for trading, or for getting drunk if we ever get depressed. Yes, that's the thing you can do in this game. You can get people drunk if they're depressed. And ammunition, which we don't need because we don't have a gun. What can we take away? I don't think we need like wood here, so we'll take the herbal meds because that could be important whenever we get someone sick. And moonshine, tempting. Alright, we'll take the moonshine. A note that says, on the first day they robbed us. 2 days later they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. The next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. Dang. So there should be a gun out in the backyard now, which we can take. Locked door, we can open that up. Weapon parts. Nothing I can really take right now. I am full of inventory space. Meds. Proper meds. Okay, that's really good. That's really valuable. I need to take that. Really need to take that. Anything in here? Nothing more. Alright, that's everything. Alright, let's make it back to the exit. We'll definitely come back here in the next night. Definitely. There's still much more to be had here. Oh wait, what about the gun? The gun. Can't forget about that. And some weapon parts too. But I need wood as well, so I'll come back for this next night. Let's go. And that concludes our first night. Now the places we go to will eventually get a lot more dangerous. A lot of hostiles trying to kill us if we like try and steal from them or anything like that. It gets pretty dangerous, and it's very easy to get someone killed. Very easy. This night was calm, thank God for that. Marco had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Alright, Marco's tired, so he should go to bed. Get him prepared for tonight, because he will be scavenging again. He's our scavenger, permanent scavenger. Marin. Everyone's hungry, but we don't actually need to feed them until they're very hungry. It's a way of saving food. And Katya slept poorly, seeing as she didn't sleep on a bed. So we might need to make another bed, just to avoid that happening again. Alright. Unlock this with a crowbar, so we can try and find everything else in our house. Marin, are you done here? Yep. Alright. Let's see what else we can make. The radio wouldn't be too bad. We could need a stove though. Probably the stove is the best thing. Now. We can make it now and then try and make food tomorrow. Now, unfortunately, since we don't have Bruno, who is the good cook, it will take more things to be able to make food. But it's fine. We can handle it. Now, there's two ways you can actually go about playing this war of mine. You can either be good civilians and help people and don't steal or anything like that, or you could be dickheads. Wait a second, guys, back in a sec. Sorry about that, guys, I'm back. Alright, now, where was I? Yeah, there's two ways you can play this game. You can either be good civilians and help people and stuff like that, or you can be proper dickheads and steal and kill and never help any people, be selfish, and all that. I could try and do 2 playthroughs of this where I do, like, both ways of doing things. With the people I'm currently playing as, they're more good people, so I'm gonna try and be a good person throughout this playthrough, and I'll probably do a second one where I just be a proper dickhead, steal, kill, and all that stuff. Jewelry, perfect timing, because the trader just came to the door. Sleeping on the floor is terrible. Yeah. You got a bed now. Just stop complaining. War is hell. Alright, let's make a deal. Always use Katya when you're trading, because she's a good trader. Well, if you have her on your team. If you don't, then nothing you can do about that. What do you have? Bandages, canned food, herbal meds, food. You got lots of shit. Holy crap. Not much of building supplies, unfortunately. Well, tomorrow the people will start to get very hungry, so I think it's best we get food at the moment. But what should we give him in exchange? Moonshine? Fine, we can have a deal. Alright, what about the diamond? Very generous? Won't do, try harder. Okay. Book? Fine, we can have a deal. Okay. What about one more and we can give him a couple more books? Damn, okay. Can't do that. What else can we give him? Herbs? Fine, we can have a deal. Okay. That's good. You know what, sir? I'll take that. Deal. Let's give him a herbal meds. One herbal med and as many components as we can carry. Okay. That's pretty decent. All things considered. Running low on wood at the moment. You know what? Seeing as no one's like sick at the moment, we could try and give him herbal medicine again and try and get wood. Okay, it's decent. All right, thank you, mate. We need to make water. We need filters. Marin, make some filters for us. How many should we make? 3? 2 will do. Marco is up. Let's have Katya sleep for a while, because she didn't sleep very well, so... just please her for a bit. Plus, she's slightly wounded, so this is going to help her recover. Any stuff that I missed in terms of, like, finding supplies? Or did I clear everything? Wait, Marin, how much stuff would it take to upgrade the workshop? Actually, we can do it right now. Which I'm actually going to do, because we'll need to do that at some point, so we may as well do it as quick as we can. You know what, for a start, this is actually pretty damn good. Upgraded workshop on day 2. A stove, a rainwater collector. We're doing damn good so far. Got a bunch of food. This is actually going really well so far. Now watch, I probably just jinx myself and something will happen with the next day to screw me over. Now, upgraded workshop, here we go. We can create stuff like a guitar. If people are depressed, we can create a guitar, and if anyone's good at playing the guitar, can help cheer them up. Board up, this is for helping to protect ourselves from raiders that will come in at night. So it's more chance that they will not be able to take our stuff. An armchair. This is not very useful, besides just making it more comfortable for the people. So we don't need that at the moment. A simple heater we don't need because it's not even that cold yet, but we will need it eventually when the winter comes. Radio, we could actually make that now, and I think we will because that is useful for like finding out like news that's going on in this war of mine. Can really help you get some advantages. So we might go for that next. Oh, the trap for small animals is really useful for trapping animals and trapping food. really good like way to get food. So we might get that eventually. I'm either gonna board up or get the radio. We could probably do both. Alright, screw it. Radio. Here we'll do. Marin's still digging through that. Katya's still sleeping. But yeah, this honestly isn't going too bad at the moment for a start. I'm hungry. Yeah, you'll eat tomorrow. Calm the fuck down. Let's put in a filter in the rainwater collector so we can actually get some water, because we are going to need that for tomorrow when we make some food, because food requires water. Alright, let's go on the radio. This is where you can find some news about the war. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply could result in death. We are expecting the temperatures to gradually increase in the upcoming days, a welcome change indeed. So it's still going to be warm for the next few days, which is always good. Okay, nothing here. Despite desperate counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege of Pogoran, the city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city, claiming it would end up in rebel hands. Yeah, that's fair enough. Alright, now we could try and board up. I think we'd be able to do it just in time. Yeah, let's board up. Screw it. Run for it, Marin. Alright. Unblock this. Now, can we open that thing up within the next hour? Probably not. It will be a tight squeeze. Come on, it's gonna be tight. Go, 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 go. Open up, open up. I'm hoping for some meds, bandages, food, anything valuable, really. Jewelry, send to trade, anything. Bandages, yes. A lockpick, which is pretty useless considering. And books. Okay. Not too bad. I've seen far worse. Alright, night 2. Now again, marker will scavenge. I'm fairly confident that we will not get raided night 2 either. So, I'm gonna go ahead and let them sleep. This is a bit of a risk, because there is a risk you can get raided night 2, but it's a small risk. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and risk it. Let's go back to the abandoned cottage, because there's still a lot of stuff there to be had. We don't need the crowbar anymore, since we opened up every locked thing. So we don't need the crowbar, so we can go with a full inventory space, which is always very good. Now, there is never any people here, so we should be good. Get the gun, because that can be very useful to help protect ourselves from any raiders if we fix it. This will do for now. Nothing else really useful in there. More components and woods, that's always nice. We don't need the broken toy. Now we know there's food in here, which I will grab. Food is always nice. And water, yes, we're gonna need water. Sugar's nice, but we won't really need that until we make a moonshine distiller. So we won't need that at the moment. More components in wood. Always very nice. Could take the bullets, but I'm not going to at the moment. Actually, I'm gonna leave 2 water here. How do episodes work? Is it gonna be like a certain place you could stop? Or like it's gonna be 1 week per episode, or I'm just wondering. Well, how long have I been streaming right now? Streaming for about 41 minutes. I'd say maybe about 3 days per episode. 3, 4, 5 days per episode, something like that. Things could change though. It depends on how quick the days go by, if I'm being honest. Because sometimes days go by slow, sometimes they go by really freaking quick. Alright, we don't need components. We've got plenty of those. So I'm gonna grab the wood. We don't need 2 water. 2 water is pretty much useless. Parts, weapon parts. I've already got a full stack, so I don't really need that. Nothing really there worth taking at the moment. We could honestly make another visit. There's still plenty of stuff here. We could make 1 more visit tomorrow night. Yeah. I think we should make 1 more visit. Makes sense, just wondering. Also check the DMs when possible. Just more confirmation is okay for you. Okay. I'll do that now as the night is about to end. Let's see what you did with it. Nice. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. The 3 pictures of Marco and Katya and Marin. Yeah, that's really good. Excellent job as always, man. You honestly never frickin' fail. Alrighty. First off, let's see if there's anything going on different in the radio. Probably not, but I always like to check just to make sure. Nope, nothing new there. Classical music. Nope, nothing different. You're welcome, good sir. Alright, Marin, you know what to do. Is Katya still wounded? Yes, she is. How is she not recovered yet? Jesus. Normally sleeping, like, actually, like, helps, but didn't that time. We could board up more. We're still just hungry. Wow. Maybe I don't need to make food tonight. Or today. Okay. I was not expecting that, to be honest. We could upgrade the metal workshop. Actually, no, we can't. We need 2 parts. Fuck. Okay, that's not good. Okay, we need 2 more parts. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for tonight. We need parts. Because I need to upgrade that. What do we need to upgrade this? More parts. It's legit just parts that we need. That's just a kick in the teeth. Wow, this day may actually go by pretty quick, because there's not much I can do. I've pretty much made everything, I just need to upgrade the stuff. I guess we're just bored up, there's nothing else we can really do. Well, I'm not going to do it with Marco, because that'll be a mistake. We need food. We got plenty of food. We got plenty. Look, we got 9 food. We're fine. For now. Honestly, I think this is one of the best starts to this war of mine I think I've ever had. Holy crap. I've gotten lucky with some of the stuff I've gotten. Alright, so we've boarded up more. This should protect us even more from raiders. We haven't got raided yet, but I think we will night 3. Night 3 will be when they start raiding us. I'm pretty sure it's always either night 3 or night 4. Sometimes night 2 if you're unlucky. But it's usually night 3 or night 4 that they start. So I'm gonna have Katya go on guard from now on. And it looks like no one's gonna come to our house today. Which is a shame. Because I actually wanted some people to come over, so I had something to do today, but doesn't look like that's the case. We've got everything in our house, so there's nothing to do really there. Yeah, not really much to do. Could make the armchair, but that'd just be a waste of supplies right now. We could board up again. But I don't really want to, because I need to make sure we have enough for this. Now we need more wood. We can always get more wood at the place we were at, and I think there's parts there that I skipped over. So we can go back there and gather whatever's left. So we're fine on that point. We need another filter. Should be good here. And also occasionally you will see some things flashing up at the top right of their pictures. If you see them flashing orange, that means they have a new something to their bio. So they'll have a bit of story, or they'll even like give their thoughts on what's happening in current events. So it's always like nice to keep an eye on that. You could even get a look at someone's backstory. Like, let's look at Marco's. I thought I've been through hell before. I'm a fireman. I've entered blazing buildings to save lives more times than I care to remember, but back then I had people teamed up against a common foe, namely the fire. Nowadays, your former neighbor can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than his. This is true hell on earth. So we know that Marco was a fireman. Handyman. Something broke, I can fix it. Any worthless trash lying around, I can make plenty of useful stuff out of junk. And I don't waste material. All of them. Parts, bits of wood, plastic pipes, and all the other things. I know how to make tools, furniture, stoves, heaters, whatever. Given enough time, I can make this place look almost like a proper home. I wish it was equally simple with mine. And Katya. I grew up in this city, but went abroad to study and started working as a reporter. I've been away for years. When the troubles escalated into a war, I was picked to write reports on it. I'd have volunteered anyway. I was so anxious to check on my parents, but it was too late. I found my house in ruins. My family disappeared. I've been looking for them ever since. That's sad. So, from what I can see, Marin is a coffee drinker. Now, some people will be addicted to coffee, and some people will be addicted to smoking. And if you don't have coffee, and you don't have cigarettes, and they don't drink coffee or have cigarettes in a while, they can get sad. So, and I think we have 2 coffee drinkers. Yeah, Katya is also a coffee drinker, so we need to keep that in mind. Luckily, we don't have any smokers, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I honestly think there's nothing else for us to do, so we could just end the day. Do you want to end the day? Yeah. Alright, we're go back to the place. We're gonna put Katya on guard, starting from tonight, and let's go back. Oh wait, Marco's tired. Oh fuck, I didn't check that. I completely forgot about that. Oh well, it's fine. I could just have him sleep the day after. He could just sleep the full day. It's cool. Shell casings I don't need whatsoever. Waste of inventory space. Again, something I don't need. Nope. I just need parts, wood, and components. That's all I need. Not seeing any parts, that's worrying me. I was sure I seen some parts around here somewhere. Come on, parts. Bingo, parts. Alright. We need one more. More wood, this one's nice. Yes! Alright. We can upgrade our workshop. So down here. Anything left? I don't need the book. You know what? I'm gonna dump everything in a single location, so I know like everything that's in here. So I'm gonna dump everything in here, and I'm gonna gather literally everything in this house and bring it out here and get everything in one pile so I can see like everything at the same time when one's here. It's easy that way. Plus I have the time. Like I said, the start of this game is pretty slow, but shit does kick off later on, I promise you guys. Stuff gets tense and very stressful at times. There's a lot of broken toys here. Too bad that it's pretty much useless to me, since I don't have a kid in my group. Alright, that's pretty much everything in the house. So we just drop everything off and we can take our pick on what we want. Okay, so cigarettes, no. Coffee, if it was more coffee then sure, but it's only one, so it's useless to us. Cigarettes and stuff, no. Fertilizer, not the moment. Herbs, no. Components, big yes. Big yes. Parts, definitely. That's a must need. Water, always nice. Weapon parts, definitely. Wood, yeah. Electrical parts. Bullets could be nice, but not at the moment. We haven't fixed the gun yet. Although, it is probably the most useful thing out of everything here. So, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's take the bullets. Alright, let's bounce. So we pretty much just emptied everything there. I won't need to come back another night. There's nothing useful left. I've taken everything. So we'll go to a different place next night. Day 4. Now I'm pretty sure we were raided. No! Wow! We weren't raided? Holy shit! Well, would you look at that? Okay. Marco's very tired, so we need to put him to sleep. Alright, we got something in his bio. My story. Everyone should choose one happy memory, and it can't just be good, it has to be grand. When it gets so bad you just want to sit down and cry when your life seems forfeit, you close your eyes and go back to your happy moment. It's not easy, but you have to try. Deep. Alright. Come on, Marco, you need to get to bed. Like now. You're probably gonna sleep like the whole day. We need to find food, we've got food, we'll get to cook it now since everyone's very hungry. Yep, literally everyone's very hungry, so we need to cook food now. Alright, Katya is also tired, so it's best she gets to bed too. And she's still slightly wounded, for fuck's sake, man. She's been slightly wounded for 4 days. I haven't slept in some time. You're just tired. You're not very tired like Marco is. So stop complaining. God, why is she going so slow? She's acting like she's like proper wounded or proper tired. Come on. Right. Marin, you're gonna be doing everything. Oh, we got another bio for him too. Without food, we'll die. We must search harder for it. We'll be fine. Jeez, we got food. Fine, we'll make food now. Jeez, calm down, guys. Turn to the door. Oh, it's the trader. Alright, that's fine. Hi, dude. Yep, I'm actually here. Don't leave. But I won't actually trade with you just yet. Wait for Katya to be awake. Oh, yeah, we need fuel, don't we? Completely forgot about that, to be honest. Alright. Well, first we need to upgrade the workshop, so we'll do that now. Wait, was it this I was gonna upgrade or this? I think it was this. Which one do I want to upgrade first? Probably this one. Tired. Right. So now we can fix our gun, which absolutely will do. We can now make saw blades, which is very useful. We can now make a hatchet, which is good for a weapon and for dropping furniture for wood. That'll be useful for when we're in the winter and we need a lot of wood. But right now, we need to make our food. Like now. It's not an option. Like 6 fuel. I'm still tired. Marco is now just tired, which is good. Oh, come on, hurry up, Marin. We need everyone to eat. Now let's actually go to making food. Catch is no longer tired, so she can get up and move. Marin, you need to eat. Wouldn't mind another helping. Well, you're not going to get one, Marin. We need to conserve our food. And as soon as Marco's awake, we'll give him food too. Actually, no. Ketchup, go up. Trading time. Yes, we're gonna trade. Alright. So what do we need? We are low on components. We are very low on wood. Like, very fucking low. But what do we really have to trade? We don't really have anything. Wow, we do have a lot of fucking food. Don't need the lockpick, so how many wood could we get with that? Not much at all. Jesus, that's not very valuable. Fuck it, let's give it one of the meds. Damn, very generous of us. Shit. Okay, what if I take off this? If I can have a deal. Dang it! I want to make sure I get the best deal possible out of this guy. What if I ask something like canned food? Maybe? Vegetables? What else could I possibly need? Weapon parts? Still very generous. Okay. Because I want to make sure I get the best possible deal. Canned food? Won't do. Canned food is very valuable. Vegetables. Can have a deal. You know what? I actually will get the canned food, and I'll take a little bit off the thing. Yeah. Alright. This'll do. This'll do. I think that's about all we're gonna get out of this guy. Although we could give him books and see what we can try and get out of that, but I'm not sure we're gonna get much. No, not much at all. No, not worth it. Not worth it at all. No, I think we've gotten just about as much as we're gonna get from this guy from what we have. We don't really have too much valuable stuff. So, bye. We need to fix our gun, so let's do that right now. So we can at least have a weapon to defend ourselves when the raiders do come, because I'm pretty much guaranteeing that it will happen tonight. I've said that if it doesn't happen on night 3, it will happen on night 4, guaranteed. So we need to get ready for it. Okay. So how much stuff do we need to upgrade this workshop? 4 parts and 3 wood. If we go to a different place, we could try and get that. Should be no problem. We could board up again. I don't feel like that's necessary right now, though. We've already boarded up twice, and that will defend us against, like, minor guys that will come and raid us, which we will get at the start. They won't even be much of a threat, so we'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Marco, you need to eat now. You can eat anything. Yeah, you're about to eat. Quick. Can't forget that. are good. Oh wait, let's go on the radio and see if there's anything new. Nothing with the weather, which is good. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, we're still good. And I'm pretty sure that's all we're going to be able to do today. Yeah, the day is literally about to end anyway. Everyone's okay. Yeah, Katya's fine. We'll just have a sleep off the injury for the rest of the day. Okay. So now we're gonna go to a different place this time. Katya will guard. Marion will sleep. And let's go to the Shell Cottage. There should be another place where there isn't any people, so we should be good. Let's do the crowbar and let's go. House is still burning. Is it safe to go inside? It should be. Now once again, there should be no one here. There's a bit of rubble, so we need to get rid of that. I always, the first time I go to one of these places, I always get rid of the rubble, and I always try to get into the locked places with the crowbar, so I never have to do it again when I go back. And I never have to take back my crowbar. So, yeah. It's just more convenience that way. Plus there's enough time in the night. More than enough time. One thing I've always liked about this war of mine is the art style. The art style is so beautiful to look at. And it really sets the tone for what this game is about. Like, it's very grey, it's very dark, it's very depressing atmosphere, but it really, like, brings the mood. It sets the mood for this game. And it's so beautiful to look at the same time. Yeah, the art design the art style is, like, one of my favorite things about this game, definitely. And it's so unique too. Let's open this up. Alright, apple meds, that's good. Moonshine, yes. Bullets. Now that we fixed our gun, that will be pretty useful. Again, it's unlocked, let's open this up. Okay, we'll start scavenging. Weapon parts. Alright, we will need a lot of parts, that is for certain. Components, wood, a must. Let's look what this is. One of the flyers dropped on the city. It reads, "This is a zone of anti-terrorist operation. Persons remaining in the city will be treated as terrorist supporters. For your own and your family's safety, leave Pogorin immediately. The army guarantees you a safe passage." Not many believed them after the atrocities they had committed. I don't blame them. More components of wood. Pretty much full of everything right now. So we won't need that. Boom. Look at that. Bandages and meds at the same bloody time. That is a gold mine. Alright. Oh, But I need wood. Fuck, I need wood. Alright, I don't think we need 4 components. We can take that off and take meds. Let's get rid of this rubble, so we never have to do it again. Still got a few hours to go, so we should be fine. This will be the last day that I'll do in, well, the last night that I'll do in this episode, and then I'll continue for it at a later date. Probably not tomorrow, because I'll try and do my career tomorrow, but, or maybe I'll try and do this War of Mine and my career tomorrow if I have time, but if I had to pick one, I'll do my career tomorrow, and then I'll probably do this War of Mine the next day after that. And do it periodically like that. Like, one day, my career, then this War of Mine, then my career again, then this War of Mine, and keep it going like that. I think that'll be a nice schedule. More weapon parts. Parts as well. Nothing else too useful. Let's see what's down here. Nothing really. Sugar, don't need. Should be a lot of food in here. Yep, even more food. But I don't really need it at the moment. Water could be nice, but not at the moment. More components of wood. Yeah, we're definitely going to make another visit here. More than enough stuff to take. More herbal meds, great. That's a great haul, to be fair. Alright, let's bounce. Marco is back. Now we are officially on day 5. We've got to have been raided by now, surely. Yep, we've been raided. Alright. Someone tried to rob us. They came in force and were armed, but they didn't do much harm. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. Katya and Merrick were wounded, and the attackers took a few things from more people on guard. No, they stole a couple of things. Fuck. Okay. Merrick got slightly wounded. Alright, that's fine. Slightly wounded, and Katya's wounded. Alright, that's not that good, but I've seen worse. But this is where I'm going to leave off this episode of this War of Mine. And if you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Click the like button down below. Very much appreciate it. If you're new, why not subscribe for more videos just like this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Sniper Bro, signing off.